Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to be filming a what I got for Christmas. I kind of just wanted to show you what kinds of makeup products I got and a few lifestyle-y things. So if there's anything you wanted me to review or use in a tutorial, you could let me know in the comments. We have a special guest today who is sitting me watching film this video in my bed right now.
Oh, you gotta show that.
My boyfriend's here. This is the first time I've actually filmed in front of anyone other than Lynn, obviously. And it's really weird, so we're just gonna get through this video. It's also a million degrees in my room right now, so I'm sweating. Alright. He's eating pizza rolls, and it's making me really jealous. Will you come feed me a pizza roll? I've never had someone to cater to me while I film.
That's all you get.
I feel like Desi or Katie, because both of them have their husbands sit in the room with them while they film, and that's kind of how I feel right now. Oh, shut up. That's not what I meant. Alright, so the first gift that I got for Christmas was actually from Lynn, and it was this Swell water bottle. She has one and loves it and like raves about it, so she got one for me. It's marble, so obviously it's right up my alley. And it's actually really nice. It keeps the water so cold. And I'm the type of person that when I drink out of like a plastic water bottle, like Poland Spring or whatever, I have to finish it before it gets warm because I don't like drinking warm water. And then if it gets warm, I just let it sit there and don't do anything with it. So this is great because I'm not wasting all that plastic. And it keeps my water cold. So I really actually like this. So we're going to move on to beauty because there's a lot of beauty stuff. I've just kind of collected it in this Sephora bag. So I'm just going to kind of talk about some of the products. This is so weird. So first thing on top is this Dior eyeshadow palette. And I saw Alana Davison use this and I really like the colors. So I wanted to give it a try, but they're really expensive. They're like $60 for 5 eyeshadows. So this is what it looks like. And this is the 5 colors palette in 627 Embrace. So I just really like that it has like very warm toned shades. The 2 colors that I actually loved from this palette, that is the reason that I bought it or asked for Christmas, were these 2 right here. So I'm really excited to play around with this. I have played around with it a little bit. I actually really love this shade in the middle as like my transition shade. So it's actually a really, really nice palette. They just changed all their packaging. So it's very like sleek and slim, which is great because my mom has some of the older Dior 5 color palettes and they're like super thick. So I was happy that they changed the packaging, but the shades are so beautiful. They're really pigmented and they blend really easily. So for the price, it is very expensive, but it is very good. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't have bought this for myself unless I had like a discount or something, but it is a good eyeshadow palette. The next thing that I got is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. And this had been on my wish list for a really long time and my mom knew that, so she got it for me. Mine actually, there's like no magnet in it, so it just kind of like falls out. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but the product is fine, so I'm not worried about it, so I'm not going to tilt it forward. But this powder is really, really nice. I actually have it on under my eyes right now. It sets everything beautifully but doesn't get cakey or dry, so I have really been loving this, especially during these very dry months. My skin has been so dry recently. So next up I have the Nude Sticks. I actually don't even know what this is called. This is the Nude Sticks Creators Palette, and it's 6 of their lip products. This bag is going to fall out of my lap. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. And then there are 6 lip products in here, and like, oh, there goes the sharpener. And they're all created by beauty influencers. So the shades are new to their collection and all custom shades, and they're really pretty. They're all like basically nude shades. There are some really dark colors here. And here I had gotten a Nude Sticks lip pencil in one of my subscription boxes and I loved it. I fell in love with it. So I knew that I wanted to try out more of their products, and I thought this was a great way to do that because it was only like 60 bucks and there are 6 lip products in here, so you're basically getting them for $10 a piece, which is really nice. I think they're like 20 something, normally 22 or something. So I really, really love these. They're a matte formula, but they're really creamy, so they don't really dry out your lips or cause any like lines or cracks or anything, which is what I've been looking for recently. I've kind of moved away from that liquid lip phase, so I'm really excited to keep playing with these. I have only played with a few colors. Freckle so far is my favorite. It's just really pretty. Here, I'll swatch it for you guys if I can find it. It's this really pretty like mauve-y shade. That's what it looks like. They're just so creamy and so pigmented. I really, really love these. So, the next thing that I got is the ColourPop All I See Is Magic eyeshadow palette. And I saw this on Trend Mood and on her Instagram, and I was like, I need to have that palette. It is so pretty. This is what it looks like. Lyn actually got this for me. It has some matte shades and some pressed shimmer shades, and it's just really pretty. It's actually a little bit out of my comfort zone. I normally go for more like neutral, warm neutrals palettes, but there are some pops of color in here, specifically like the green and purple, like right in the center. That is like where my eye is immediately drawn. So I'm really excited to try these. I love ColourPop eyeshadows. I have pretty much every single palette they've ever released. So of course I had to get this one too. This one actually was a little bit pricier than their normal ones. I think it was like $22, but you do get a few more shades in here, so I'm excited to play with this. I actually haven't used this yet, I don't think, so I want to do a video on this palette, so let me know if you guys would be interested in that in the comments. So next up we're going to talk about some skincare, and the first thing that I got here is actually, it came in this little kit, and I have two of the products here with me. One of them I couldn't find. I don't know what I did with it, but... So the first thing is the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence, and then it also came with a mini bottle. Oh my god, I can't speak. It also came with a mini bottle of the facial like clearing tonic, and then this facial treatment mask. So I have been looking at this for a really long time. I've heard that it's really good for all types of skin types. It's just like clearing things up and keeping your skin looking healthy. So I really wanted to try it. Actually, I think I saw Desi talk about this, and she really likes it, so I wanted to give it a try. But it is so expensive. It's like $99 for this little bottle. Like, that's insane. So, of course, Lyn is crazy, and she got me this kit, which was $99 for the whole kit. So you basically got this for normal price and then two like free things, which wasn't too bad. I'm really excited to try this face mask out. I love face masks, especially like fiber sheet ones. So I'm really excited for that, but I will let you know how this stuff goes because I know it's really pricey. I think I want to do a like luxury skincare tested blog post, talk about all the like really expensive skincare I've ever used and let you guys know if it's like really worth it or not. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. So next up we have another palette, and this was on my wish list as soon as it came out. I was so excited to see this, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette in Volume 3. The packaging is so beautiful. It's like this mirrored rose gold. I'm like trying not to blind you with my light, but this is what the palette looks like. It has, let me make sure I get this right. So it has two finishing powders, which are these two right here. And then in the middle it has a strobing powder. And then it has two blush shades and a bronzer. So I really love Hourglass products, especially their powders. They're amazing for dry skin. And I have a few of them. I have a bronzer and a setting powder and a blush. And I really wanted to try more stuff from them. And I thought this was a great way to do it. The palette is $80, but you get 6 different things in here. And each one of their powders ranges from about $58, and then their highlights are the cheapest, which are $36. So they're pretty expensive products, and $80 for 6 different products of theirs didn't seem that bad, so I put this on my list, and Lyn actually got it for me, and I was so excited to open it, and I'm so excited to play with it. I've actually only used the blush in the middle so far. I haven't really played too much with it yet. So the next thing into my handy dandy bag down there is the Origins Drink It Up Intensive Overnight Mask, and I have wanted to try this for so long. Like I said, during the winter my skin gets really dry. It's that cold air, and Alana Davison actually talked about this in her switching her upper skincare routine like winter video thing that she did, and I thought that it sounded really interesting. It sounded like it would be really hydrating and great. You are so creepy. And so I definitely wanted to give it a try, and I've been using it about every other night. I've been mixing it in with my skincare, and so far it's actually made a difference. I think it is really good at hydrating, and the best part is it hasn't broken me out or anything, so I'm really excited to keep using this. I haven't really formed a full opinion on it yet because I've only been using it for about a week, and that's every other day, so not that long. So I definitely want to keep using it more, and then maybe I'll do like a full review on our blog or in an Instagram post. But so far I really like it. It does have like a little bit of a strange smell. It's very like sweet smelling, which I wasn't expecting. It's not bad. I don't mind it, but it was just not what I was expecting. So I'm really excited to keep using this. I love Origins products. So another thing that I got is the Beardo? I don't know how to say this, but this is the Gypsy Water perfume, and I have been wanting this for so long. I don't really have like a true like favorite perfume. I usually just use whatever samples I get, and this is like the first perfume that I ever really wanted to have in the full size. I'd heard so many good things about it. The description of it was always something that kind of appealed to me, but I never wanted to pull the trigger because you couldn't smell it. Like, I had to buy it online, so I could never test it out in a store or whatever. So I never did it. And then this Christmas I put it on my list, and Lyn bought it for me, and I was so excited, and I love it. It smells so amazing. I can't even describe it to you because I'm so bad at describing perfumes, but I'll leave the description of it in the description box of this video so you guys can check it out. But I really love it. It's just like, here, I'll spray it. It's just, it has like this very warm smell, but it's not like overpowering at all, so I really, really like this. I love warm smelling perfumes, but a lot of times on me, I feel like they're a little bit too much, so I kind of gravitate more towards like fresh smells, and I think this is a great combination of both, so I'm really excited to have this, and I definitely want to check out more of their products and scents. So the next thing that I got is this NARS eyeshadow duo, and this is in Isolde. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But this is what it looks like, and I have been eyeing this up for about a year now. I love the golden shades. I mean, I use very warm, neutral eyeshadows, and gold is one of my favorite shades to put on my eyes. So when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. I just didn't want to spend like $36 on 2 eyeshadows. That just seemed like a lot of money to me. So I never really bought it, and my mom knew how much I had been wanting it, and she actually bought it for me this Christmas, so I'm really excited. I actually have been using this every single day since I got it, except for today. I used something else we're going to talk about. But it's like the perfect just go-to everyday eye palette for me. I think it'll definitely come in handy when I'm traveling and stuff. I'll just throw this in my bag and you're good to go. I'm obsessed with these shades, and the eyeshadows are so pigmented and easy to blend, and they're just really, really amazing. I have the NARS, what is that palette called with the gold packaging? I don't even know. But I love their eyeshadows. That was kind of the first eyeshadow anything I had used from them, and I fell in love with it, so obviously I knew this was going to be amazing too. I just couldn't spend $36 on 2 eyeshadows. But I do love it now, and they are really amazing, so I'm happy that my mom got it for me. So up next we have the Milk Makeup, what is this, the matte bronzer, and this is in the shade Baked. I again had been wanting to try this for a really long time, and I put it on my list, and I got it. I'm so excited. I actually haven't really used it that much yet. I used it like once or twice, but it's just a really nice shade actually for my skin tone, and I really love how easy it is to blend out. I was always really scared of like cream products because I thought they'd be hard to work with, but this actually is so easy to blend, and it goes on so smoothly, and it doesn't look like you have like this stark line. It really blends into the skin and looks very natural. So next up is the Bare Minerals Brilliant Future Age Defense and Renew Serum. This is like the top thing on my list this Christmas. I saw this in Ulta, and I swatched it on my hand, and I immediately fell in love with it. It made my skin feel so smooth and soft, and I was like, I need to have this. It also has a little bit of like a glow to it, so it leaves your skin a little illuminated, which I love. We all know. So I really, really wanted it, but it is a little pricey. I think it's like $56, and I don't know, I had never used Bare Minerals skincare before, so I didn't know how I was going to react with my skin, but my mom actually got this for me, and I'm so excited. I've been using it since Christmas, and it is amazing. It leaves my skin so hydrated and so soft, and it's actually been helping with like a little bit of the texture on my cheeks, which, thank God, but it also just leaves my skin very illuminated, and I love using it during the day. It just gives my skin that extra glow that I'm always looking for, so I'm really excited to keep playing around with this. Again, I don't have like a full opinion of it yet. I've only been using it for a few weeks, but so far I really like it, and it hasn't like broken me out or clogged my pores at all, so really I'm a happy camper. It also has vitamin C in it, which products with vitamin C usually work really well with my skin type. I don't know why, but my skin just really likes vitamin C, but I know other people's skin doesn't always have that same reaction. I know my mom, she can't really use vitamin C on her skin, so if that's something you know you can't use, I would definitely be aware of that, but I love vitamin C, so I was really excited to see that in here. But the first makeup thing that I'm going to talk about is Tatcha's Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and I had wanted this, I had wanted this for a while, but again, it has a really high price tag, and I just really wasn't sure about it. And then they had this cool kit this wintry Christmas time. And it had this, a deluxe sample of the water cream and the face mask in it. Oh, and the lip balm too, I believe. So I put that immediately on my list. I mean, you got 2 full-size products and 2 samples with it, and it was like $60, which isn't bad for Tatcha at all. And Lyn actually found it for me at her local Sephora, which was amazing because it sold out so quickly everywhere else. And she got me the kit. I only have this product with me because the other ones are floating around somewhere, but I just wanted to give this a quick shout out. I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited to. It's definitely one of the top products that I'm looking forward to using in 2018. So my last 2 products I'm going to talk about are actually both like cream eyeshadows, and the first one is the ColourPop Supernova Shadow in Hard to Impress, and I have this on my eyes right now. I'm not sure how I feel about it. This is the first time that I used it today. They're really hard to blend and a little patchy, but I love the color, so I think I need to keep playing around with this and kind of seeing how it works with other things. But the color is really pretty, and I don't know, they're definitely interesting. I've never really like used a ton of cream shadow, so maybe it's me. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you have these and like them, but I'm kind of torn on it right now. I'm not really sure. And the second cream eyeshadow that I got is the Dior Show Fusion Mono Longwear Eyeshadow in Meteor. There is like so many words on the back of this. And this is what it looks like. It's just this really pretty like golden bronze. Again, Alana Davison talks about this all the time, and I immediately put it on my list because it looks so beautiful on her eyes. Now, this product doesn't have a ton of pigment in it. It's mostly just like pressed glitter, I would say, with a little bit of pigment. So I love using it as like an eyeshadow topper. That's like my favorite thing. I love using this in combination with my new NARS palette. It's literally amazing. I think I'm going to do a makeup tutorial using this stuff. But it's so pretty. It gives such a nice like sheen to the eyelid without being very overpowering. Sometimes I feel like glitter eyeshadows can be a little bit overpowering and then you kind of lose the rest of the eyeshadow, but this doesn't do that at all. I love this product. They're also discontinuing this, so if you want it, I would definitely buy it now because I don't know how much longer it's going to be around. The first lifestyle thing that I got was the 5-minute journal. I actually saw Lauren Elizabeth talk about this, and I thought it was such a cool concept. Instead of trying to like write a journal entry, they have like the whole thing planned out for you day and night. It's just supposed to help you like focus on the positive things in your life, and just, I don't know, it just seemed like really cool to me, so I wanted to try it out. I actually haven't written anything in it yet because there's all this stuff that you're supposed to read before, so I'm still doing that, but I hope to start next week, and I will do a blog post or something in more detail about this since I don't really know too much about it yet. But I just think it's really cool and a great way to kind of have a positive outlook in life, which I think is a big thing, a big focus for me this year. So this has probably been my favorite Christmas gift of all time this year, and it is this jacket from Zara. I'm going to insert a picture of it because I can't even begin to show you what this looks like on camera. But it's just like this shearling coat, and it is amazing. I'm so in love with it. It is so warm, and it's so soft, and I'm so happy I got it. It also has this really cool like leather detailing around the neck and like the zipper and on the back and on the pockets. So I think it's an amazing piece. It's so different, but it's so stylish too. It's actually kind of like my most stylish piece of clothing, I think, right now. But anyway, I really like that. I really became very interested in Zara this past few months. I really love their style, and I'm really excited to keep exploring their website and buy more things. So that is definitely something I'm going to be doing in 2018. But that was everything I wanted to show you of what I got for Christmas. Let me know if any of these products that I mentioned or talked about you guys would like to see in a tutorial or a review on. Definitely let me know in the description. And let me know what kinds of makeup or anything that you got for Christmas. What are you most excited about? But don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. I can't wait to see you in our next video. Bye guys!